howdy, 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 and stuff and things. I don't know how to start one of these. Yay!
Would you like me to start the introduction and hand it off to you?
Welcome to the Path to Power. It's a new thing we're doing after 3 months of not doing anything.
Hey Jacob, go to Twitch. It looks like the screen's back. Hi. Try refreshing. Oh no, there we are. Never mind. It was a screen refresh thing. Ignore me.
Ooh. Welcome to Technical Difficulty Simulator.
That's the one.
That's what this campaign is. So let me. Okay. So you find yourselves. Well, not you. You guys already know, but everybody else who's not watching. This is the world of Eldarion. Pretty cool. It's a world I made myself. I'm gonna move you guys out of the way real quick. Not going to go into a ton of world history yet, but we find ourselves in. Wait, am I moving? I'm assuming I'm not. Hold up, I can shift ping, right?
Yeah, shift and then hold your trigger. Hold click. Hey, there we go.
Yeah. Don't worry about the dragon. You find yourself.
I'm worried about the dragon.
For whatever means, all of you have answered basically a help wanted poster to join a guild. They just got basically like royal. They're cool with the capital of the Kingdom of Isengard, and they need more people to fulfill all of their jobs they're getting from the royalty. So you guys have answered the help wanted ad, and now find yourself being inducted into the Phoenix Talon Brotherhood. Oh, hold up. All right, this is going to be weird. We will get this. Did that work?
Yeah.
Hey.
We are on new map of big.
You are on new map.
Tower.
Less cool tower, more of a cool, I don't know, guild hideout.
A
Guild hall built into a mountain.
Built into what once was the lair of a dragon.
That's a pretty cool guild citadel.
It is pretty cool. So this is Shadowkeep Bastion. That is where you find yourselves. And no. So many tabs I've never been able to use.
I know, right? It's a whole new world.
It is.
Don't start singing the song. I don't want to get copyright struck.
I was thinking it.
It's so hard not to.
I know. Especially since that was like one of my favorite Disney movies as a kid.
Yeah.
Wait, can I say that word on stream?
The nondescript Middle Eastern animated movie was great.
No, I'm asking if I could say the name of the company who produced it.
Oh, I think you can.
Okay.
They'll take advertisement, just nothing else.
Now, I built a cool map for this, but it doesn't seem to. I didn't build it, but it does not seem to be working. So,
No problem with it.
Technical difficulty simulator.
Yeah, I know. It's almost like I should have tested this stuff before.
No story of my life.
It's very relatable.
All right, so here's the question.
Yeah.
How does one move character tokens from one page to another?
Copy paste.
Copy paste.
Tokens,
Alright.
yes. And then
Or you go over onto like the compendium and just drag and drop them onto the screen. As long as they have a token associated with that character sheet, it'll drop it.
Which most of them don't currently, right?
I associated my own, but yeah.
Aha!
for a group, copy and paste is normally the easiest.
Honestly, a
Still
lot
on
of
the-
times before we start, I'll just group all your tokens together and copy them and just have them there to drop on new maps for the rest of the game.
That's why I always have all you guys grouped together on my home screen.
Yep.
So I can just go straight there, grab, and drop.
All right, now here's the question. Kristen, are you Sage A, or Sage P?
A.
A. All right. You need
Don't
the other
delete
ones?
the other one.
Don't delete the other ones. All right. Now, if this worked properly. Everyone should see a new map, yeah? Yeah?
Blank
Yeah.
page.
Hold on, scroll out. Scroll out. Nope, black.
It's all black. Is dynamic lighting turned on with no ambient light?
Hmm. It is. How about now?
Ooh.
How about now?
Hey.
Should we resize those tokens to be the size of those squares, or are we just that small compared to those
No,
squares?
if you scroll in, you can see the grid is correct. The grid just doesn't match the files. It's fine.
Yes. Yeah. I tried my best. Okay.
You're good. I'll show you how to do it later.
My best
Question:
was
can
never
you
good.
change the grid color to like red or something that pops so we can see it? In
On the
case there's
drop-down
combat.
screen at the top, options, grid color. Go to the options for this particular page.
That'll work.
I can do better. I can do better. There you go. I have power and I don't know what to do with it. But
Oh, perfect. Yes. Right,
There we go.
that's really
Alright.
good on the background.
As long as you use it for good and not for evil.
oh, I will use it for so much evil.
He's a DM. What do you expect?
Right.
So and,
Bro,
and
I
I
gave
don't
him
even
a
really
wife
know what
and
I'm.
children with my character. Like, they're not gonna survive.
I don't even know what I'm doing half the time. So good luck.
A true
Oh,
DM
yeah.
already.
So find yourself in. And get this in.
Sorry.
You're good.
He's the frog.
That's what I was gonna say.
Inside joke. Well, no, I'm
Yeah.
watching. It's fine.
Don't worry about it. So in front of you,
Definitely should have done that, but it would have been not okay.
Anyways,
Sorry, go ahead.
no, you're good. I'm figuring out my thoughts.
Well, while that's happening, I'm going to look over at the red-skinned individual beside me. This place darn near as auspicious as the Crystal Dome. Big old place.
indeed, it is quite nice. We've been here for some time. I have taken a couple of tours. It is very nice architecture. Hard to believe it was a dragon's den.
I just made it in. Cold.
Well, this
hat.
is graduation ceremony, right?
Yeah, well, like initiation, basically, like you're about to go on you're like kind of you're basically close.
Okay, so like we've come in,
Yeah.
we've done like our in-dock and training and stuff. And now we're about
Yeah.
to be sent out. Okay, so we've been here for a couple days, couple
Like
weeks.
you're technically hired, but you're also in that like probation period where they're gonna send you on a job, and if you suck, then like
Well, I
no,
meant like this
technically,
location specifically. We've been.
yeah, you've been here for let's say within a week.
Mhm.
So most of you have met the some of the people here. The one most of you have had contact with is to your right, Arjasul Warkrin.
Is it the elf-looking guy here?
No, it is this guy
Kind of
here, the
funny.
Dragonborn.
Dragonborn. Okay.
Yeah. He's been kind of walking you through the ins and outs, getting you to. He's basically been your guide through all of your not so much training, but more like
Initiation.
initiation and going through your background, your magical background checks. Make sure you're not like the worst
Super
person in the world.
murderer.
Super murderer.
So he was our HR contact for getting
Yes,
copies.
yes.
That is a very
He
large and
is your
imposing
H-
and heavily armored HR contact.
He is your HR contact.
Ugh, basically
So
the devil.
you are ushered into the room. You've been in this room many times, but in front of you sit the 4 founding members of the Phoenix Talon Brotherhood. The one in the middle, kind of sitting-ish on the chair, you recognize as Kaylin Embersbane. She is not only the leader, but also slew the supposed dragon that used to live in this on this mountain. And after taking you through the fancy speech, I was going to have one written up. I didn't have time.
That's fair.
There is a fancy speech.
What
Blah,
what
blah,
some
blah.
races
Much,
and
much fancy.
descriptions
Race.
that were
Okay, all right. So, Kaylin is a half elf female. Then you have a Leonid caster to her left, which is find her name. Oh, come on. I love it when I try and open a PDF on my own computer and it's like, would you like to download this? Like, no. I have it downloaded. Okay, well, Leonid to her left, and then a halfling and a elf. This guy is an elf, halfling, half elf, Leonid. After going through said speeches, you all are initiated into it and are given room to mingle with your fellow initiates.
So the lean is
Okay.
probably a bit on the older side because these guys are all like minimum probably 60.
Yes, ish. They were in their late 20s ish or so.
He's a caster. Depending on what type of caster, it could slow aging.
Yeah.
She. So, sorry.
Her aging. sorry.
Leonid's female. Main lady's female. Half elf or halfling is a female. The only guy is the elf.
So what we're trying to say is that Bryant's character is already hurling insults.
Yeah.
Why would I be hurling insults already?
That's a good question.
It's a very good question. I am at a loss as for what you are saying.
You called her a man.
Oh no, that was out of character and on accident.
Mm.
Which would be a very strange conversation to hear if it were happening in character.
It because the
Who's
killing
like,
of the
"Oh, no,
dragon
no,
was
no,
like
I
what
was talking
40
to some other people
to
on another
42
planet."
years
It
ago.
was roughly, so they were in their early 20s whenever they went to hunt down the dragon. They killed the dragon and then set up the guild, and it's been about 40 years since they set.
Question: was our induction paid? Like we got a stipend while we were here doing that, or do we not get any money until we do?
You did not get any money. You have done zero jobs for the
Okay,
guild.
so it's a job-based economy, like a gig. It's a gig-based sort of thing, not a base.
Yeah,
Okay, cool.
yeah.
Darn it, no paid orientation. Love paid
Gross.
orientation.
Paid non-paid orientation.
So we're independent contractors.
Yeah, we get 1099s at the end of the year.
Well, you'll get like paid once you're officially a member, but you're kind of just like
Prospects.
yes.
Gotcha. We haven't got our bottom rocker yet. is what
You
you're
are
saying.
paid unpaid interns at the moment
Ah.
until
Oh.
you've proven yourself.
So you said we're kind of released for a second.
Yes.
Bummer.
So kind of look around. Look to the guy to my left this time. You know what we're supposed to be doing now? I don't know who that is. I'm guessing it's Josh. It's a guy with elf ears. Looks like. Maybe. I don't know. No, that's not elf ears. He just has slightly
This
long
guy.
ears.
That guy.
The guy with the bun.
Man, we
Oh,
lost
we lost
Josh.
Josh. All right, who is Mr. Manbun?
Josh, probably.
Ah.
So are
He's
you
staring off
Mr.
into the
Green-eyed dude?
That guy.
Okay.
That guy. There should be a way to. Hey, Obi, if you double click my token and other tokens, you should be able to hit the like display nameplate. We can tell who everybody is.
Nope, don't see it.
Josh, did you hear what I said to you before we lost you?
Nope.
I turned to you and said, "So, do you know what we're supposed to be doing now?" I kind of lost on instruction here. You gave a good speech and not much else.
Well, I was a little focused on the fact that he was talking and not making a lot of sense.
Anybody else around here know anything? I'm Dario, by the way.
That and my audio was cutting out, so I had to refresh the page. So I actually have no idea what was said. I heard.
Anybody
Jack.
else?
Pleasure to
Yeah.
meet you, Dario. I believe it is
helpful.
a social hour at the moment. Karis, by the way. Pleasure to meet you.
Cares. All right.
Karis.
Harris.
Yes.
I feel like that's going to be a recurring thing.
Yeah, probably. Pleasure to
Back
make your
then.
acquaintance, Dario. And your name, sir? As I reach my hand out towards the person that Dario's been talking to. Which is Josh.
I think they're dealing with
He's
technical
he's
difficulties.
having issues
Ah.
with his connection.
Hey, Josh, talking to her mic.
He can't hear you. I can unplug my headphones. Hang on. Okay, go ahead.
And your name, sir? I'm saying to you, Josh.
You hear that?
Oh, well, he's a bit distracted at the moment. It's fine. He's very auspicious of him. I kind of look around, everyone milling about. Lots of interesting people. That one looks very... Is that a tattoo on that door set? I wonder what side he's from.
Would I be able to recognize any sort of clan insignias from that? Would I be able to make like some sort of check on that? Or something?
You can. It looks less like a clan insignia and more like runic magic, like magical tattoos.
Ooh, could I make an arcana to see if I know anything about it?
Sure. You sure can.
I'm gonna make an Arcana
This
and
is
make the
to
first
see-
roll of the game.
All right, then it's a natural 1, so y'all are off to a
That
good
is
start.
Most sheets come standard advantage. You have to change it. It's fine. Just take the leftmost. I don't remember where to change that anyway.
No, you actually have no clue. It looks like a blue smudge.
Change that all the time. Where's the advantage ticker?
And you, madam, well, here, question. Is Sage around, or is she off doing her own thing?
She's around.
And you, madam, I have not yet made your acquaintance. I am Karis. Pleasure to meet you.
I'm Sage. Pleasure to meet you too.
And do you all know where you will be heading after this ceremony?
Well, I don't have any plans.
I believe I am to go back to... He doesn't hesitate because he actually knows. To Umberbus. And I heard they're starting a new guild chapter there. It's the whole reason I joined. I am from there.
That's
That's really cool. I'm
from
from
really
really
out
out
of
of town.
So
I'll
I'll
just be staying at the local accommodations.
Very well.
All right, I think I should be good to go now.
Hey. Our friend has returned from whatever plane of existence his mind was on. Karis, pleasure to meet you.
Pleasure to meet you. Name's I already forgot my own name. Mathilion.
Elion. Oh, that is quite a mouthful. Mind if I call you Marth?
Go ahead.
Pleasure to meet you, Marth.
I like Marty.
This is Dario. We met momentarily ago. This is Sage. She seems very lovely. And I'm afraid I have
Right.
not yet got your name, good sir, with the striking green eyes.
Did they change the character sheets? Because I'm not seeing. Because normally it's like right at the top, isn't it, for advantage and everything?
Normally, unless he doesn't have advantage toggle set in his campaign settings. Which might
Well,
be, that's fine.
I wouldn't have known how to toggle that, so
That's fine. We'll just roll with it, and leftmost is the first roll, which we'll take. So, Kara says, extending his hands to Jason's character.
Hi, I'm Nuffle.
Nuffle, pleasure to meet
This
you.
is
This is what?
fascinating.
He's indeed is in them. I just realized that as we started talking, we never introduced our characters to the audience or each other and gave physical descriptions. We should probably do that.
go for it.
I'll start. 6'2", crimson skin, pitch black hair, black eyes, black horns, wings folded tightly against his back, light leather armor, a set of tonfas at his hips. Bit of a dad bod rolling. Friendly smile, not super serious, just seems to be enjoying everything around him, taking it all in.
Then for Dario, about a 6
Or
foot,
Mathilion.
Oh.
Go ahead.
kind of 6'1", young, early 20s, dark black, kind of shaggy hair, and basic kind of farm peasant clothes. Maybe a little bit nicer than what you expect on your average peasant, with a actually strangely nice looking book hanging from a little holder on his belt.
For Mathilion, he is a 6'1" wood elf.
Everybody's so tall in this campaign.
As far as elf ages goes, he's 141, which elves usually reach the age of maturity about 110, 120. So he is considered an adult by elf years. He's got a copperish skins with hints of green, with dark brown black hair. He is dressed in the loose-fitting robes that would be recognizable, kind of monkish, but well-traveled, like a ranger would be. Someone who's been in the wilderness for extended years on end. Seems slightly standoffish and not super keen on being around people, but as far as his reasonings for being here, recent travels has left him in need of coin, and this seemed like the best opportunity.
Who's next?
What about the novel?
I'm Nuffle, human male, jade eyes, medium build, about 5'5", fair skin.
Oh, we got a short king.
Oh, we're going from tallest to shortest because you have you on the end, then me and the Josh's character like the same height.
Yeah, if you want to send me what you like Pinterest ideas, or if you want to.
Were you done, Jason?
Yeah,
That just leaves.
All right.
very simple.
Right, and then you've got Sage. Sage is a halfling, hazel eyes and red hair. She looks like she probably rolled out of a pile of moss this morning and woke up bright-eyed and bushy-tailed.
Okay.
She walks around barefoot. And she is just a happy-go-lucky halfling that wants to help the world.
Cool.
Oh,
Uh,
I'm 310 also.
Okay.
Of course she is.
In the age-old question of who let the dogs out,
Got them dogs out.
the answer is Sage.
Also forgot to mention, sort of broad-shouldered and actually has what looks like a wood-splitting axe on his back.
He also has his dog now. All right. Well, instructions.
As you guys kind of finish chatting, the night's gone on, lots of food, all the fun stuff, parties. Yay! You're unpaid interns. Woo woo.
Do we have to
free
pay for
labor.
the food?
No, you don't have to
Okay.
pay for the
Okay.
food.
Okay.
Hey, company pizza party!
Yeah.
Good.
That was your yearly bonus, was getting a party for
What is
getting...
pizza?
A piece of. Never mind.
It was actually roast beef or roast beast
Yummy.
party. Yeah, very
Well,
very delicious.
Pizza, I ran into it when I was studying at the Crystal Dome. Not sure where it's from, but they got a lot of people from all different places over there. It's sort of like this doughy flatbread with kind of like a sauce and some stuff on top of it. Not sure where it's from, but I only had it out once. It was good.
Pizza's
Who
no
wants
canon.
that?
Sure.
Welcome to the world of a DM.
Okay, pizza is not like a super complex dish. It's not like I added something crazy in.
Okay, let's continue.
All that medieval pizza, my favorite thing.
Actually,
As you
Sounds
finish-
saucy.
Oh yeah, so saucy. As you guys kind of finish chatting, you see Leonid Caster walk up to you guys. Hello, my name is Lady Alris. Lady Kaylin was going to chat with you guys, but she had to retire, so I'm here. I don't normally do this.
what was her name again? Sorry, I'm just gonna write it down real quick.
Alris.
No idea how that's
ALA
spelled, so I'm just taking.
Alarice.
I was way off.
It's all right. I may not know how to spell, but I'm the DM. and I
That's
can
right.
do whatever I
It's
want
names.
to.
It doesn't matter how they're
it's
spelled.
names.
Um,
So I don't normally do this, but I guess I'm sending you guys out. Well, in the morning to leave on your first expedition and all. You'll be accompanying Master Thardasul to the town of, where was it? Oh, that's right. Umber Pass. We're setting up a little guild hall down there, and you'll just kind of, do all the cool things and stuff. Helping the people. That's what we do.
I mean, in fact,
and-
this is why I joined. I am from Umberpass.
Oh, cool. Well, don't besmirch the name of the Phoenix Talon Brotherhood, and we'll be fine. If you do, I'll come and find you, and you wouldn't like that.
That sounds terrifying.
Oh, honey, it is.
That
It
is
is.
quite the ultimatum. Well, I hope we will all be able to do well enough to live up to your expectations on this.
Or to
That's
live,
quite the
possibly,
trek.
in this case.
Quite the trek up to where you sent us, ain't it?
Yeah, it'll be roughly 2 weeks, but sorry,
A few dogs run through the
Are
guild
there
hall.
hunting
Sage.
dogs here?
Sage, let the dogs out.
I am so sorry. I will promptly collect them.
Man, the squires are gonna be having to round them all up now. Gosh dang it.
Pre apology for the entire campaign because I own a retarded dog that likes to bark at the air. So
Those are the best kind.
that's the thing.
Might mean you have ghosts. Have you checked for ghosts?
Might be ghosts.
Unlikely. Well, actually, it may not be in the morning. Being the next couple of days, you guys will head out for that. So we'll just have to get everything loaded up. It'll just be the 5 of you and a couple of servants, and then Master Thardasul.
If I may ask, considering this is technically a job for the will there be compensation at the end?
Well, so anything you find along the way, any jobs you do on your way, anything like that, after the guild's cut, you're allowed to keep the money, but until you've completed your first expedition, basically you get paid in experience.
Do we at least get some rations?
Well, yeah, there'll be food, obviously. We'll provide food and lodging and all of that. Well, we'll give you a blanket, and they'll find you a tree to sleep next to.
I do
yeah,
have some
maybe.
questions about our route.
Okay.
So, are we hoofing it the whole way, or are we walking up towards the river that goes into the Eldarian Empire, taking like a barge or something up the river, hoofing it up to the next river, and then taking like a barge or something all the way up to the rest of the trip, or just all hoofing it?
You are?
I mean, I don't see any winged steeds around here, so
No.
it would be a likely scenario.
Slowly unfold my wings.
Well, I was
I
asking
might
if we
be
were
able
hiking
to-
to like those large rivers and using those large rivers for like barges, if we're just walking the whole.
Kara's
No,
kind of, at the
you-
mention of winged steeds,
Is
Kara's kind of.
Kara's a Aarakocra?
No, he's a winged tiefling. Kind of unfurls his wings a little bit. He's like, I don't know, I could probably carry Sage, but that's going to be about it, unfortunately. It's a lot of weight to carry, and it's a lot of work to carry a lot of weight into this guy.
So
I do like the ground.
It's okay.
Well, that river like a barge or something up,
It-
and then hike partway across, and then hit the next river and barge up.
Basically, I'm not 100% positive on the route you're taking. That's 100% up to Master Tharjasul, but I believe he said you guys are going to walk down the mountain to Silbegrad and then take a barge to.
So
will
what
say
you're
the map
saying
on-
is we will be barging into Umberpass.
No, you're just taking a barge for like a day's journey up the river, and then you're walking. Here, I will throw you guys back on
I
to
don't
this.
think she understood.
The
my
the
joke.
Discord map doesn't have cities and stuff on it.
Hold
so-
on. Okay, so
I'll kind of lean over to whoever's standing next to me and be like, I don't think she got my joke.
all right.
It was very funny.
But thank you.
So little dragon icon.
Yep.
Where
Yeah.
you're starting at, you're gonna go down, walk down the mountain to Selvagrad, and then take a barge to
Gryffindor.
Gurgandor, and then you're gonna walk
Walk all the way or walk up the
all
road?
the way.
So we're not gonna hit that. That name is partially covered up. That's on the river there.
Mm-hmm.
Well, Umberpass is at the
No.
river. Umberpass is right here.
Yeah, that's where you're going.
So
Okay.
if we leave from Gurgandor and then follow the road, we're not
It
really
hits
going
the
to hit.
river again and then splits left up to Umberpass.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, but that's a
I was
fork of the
wondering-
river,
I
so we'd
was-
have to go all the way up to the fork and then back down.
So the river ends at Gurgandor, and then you're going to walk by land up through Burka, that other place, and then I'm not.
I was what I was asking is if we were hitting another barge at
No.
that other place, but if no is no, then okay. I was just curious about that.
So we're gonna leave Shadow's Bastion, hit Ashenfall, and take the road up to Sealbarg. From Sealbarg, barge up to Gurgandor. Gurgandor, Burke, Bulunkal. That town I can't see.
Yep.
Yeah. Okay. Cool. Sounds good.
There are
All right.
city names.
Yeah.
Now, there's
Yeah,
one
dragons
particular
in there.
city I've always been interested in visiting. I gotta try and find it on the map, though. Where was that city at, Opie?
Which one?
The one we begged you not to change the name of.
Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it.
As long as we get there eventually.
You might. It may or may not be the capital of the Kingdom of Isengard, but we're not going to worry about that.
Big.
Wait, wow, way to throw in a spoiler, my guy.
It's on the map right
you
in front
ruined,
of us.
You ruined everything.
Yeah,
right
you were,
there.
you
All
weren't
right,
supposed to point it
Guys,
out.
he ruined the entire fun of the campaign.
I'm just
That'll
saying
be
I
it.
don't know
And,
what is
Alright,
there.
that's it. We're done. That's it. We're no longer playing tonight. Good
I
night,
want
everybody.
to go to the place that has the beer mugs on it. I don't know what that marker means, but I want to go there.
You don't know what that is.
I don't, but I feel like I want to go there.
Can we continue with the game,
Question,
please?
We're worried
Question
about.
though.
Yes.
Does ale come as part of our rations? Because I need to know whether or not I need to pack some.
Yeah, I mean, this is basically medieval Europe, so yes. I would say
Okay.
yes.
Please tell me we have a not the brave situation going on here.
Oh, what?
Don't worry about it.
Nothing.
Probably copyrighted.
Probably.
Alright, well, very well.
My hair is very tamed, thank you.
That sounds like a plan to me. In which case, I will retire for the evening because it sounds like we have an early morning and a hard road ahead of us.
All right.
Nothing.
Well,
At least
guys
Karis
have-
will go off and take a nap for the night.
Cool.
all right.
You've been pretty quiet over there. What was your name? Nuffle? What's your thoughts on all this?
I don't know yet. I'm still taking it all in.
I missed the part of what our assignment was.
It's an escort mission. We're
So we're
escorting
following
Master.
this.
Yes, we are escorting
Oh.
Master Thargasul
Okay,
from
are we
here to our
escorting Master Thagosul, or is Master Thagosul escorting us?
6 or half dozen. Listen, somebody's an escort. All right, that's all I know.
All right, you
Copy
guys.
on someone's a fancy lady.
Sure. Sure. You are escorting Thardasul, who is going to be the like guild hall master of the guild
Of the new
building.
branch?
Yeah, the new branch. You are basically taking him to Umber Pass to set it up, and then you will kind of be like, oh, doing the whole like, oh look, we're actually pretty cool and we're great people. You should, send all of your
Escort needs
contracts,
to us.
all your contracts to the guild.
So we're
Copy
unpaid
on.
interns that are in charge of advertising.
Yes.
I don't
That's a
think
better way to market this, because right now all I see is someone setting someone up for failure by hiring the people who are incompetent and have no experience.
You're not incompetent. Most of you like trekked halfway across the world to or not halfway, thousands of miles.
So we have basic survival skills, and they're
That's-
hiring the new people who have no accreditation so far to hire
Right.
a high value.
I'm gonna imagine
Correct.
that
What
someone
you're
with master in their title can probably take care of himself and all of
And-
us.
What you're confused about is you keep thinking you were hired, but you're unpaid interns.
You were
Who-
signed.
Yeah.
This guardianship is
You're like the whole
Copy on this. I'm this guy's new daddy.
Basically, we can't show up and not and have go for a while with no members at this branch. Send these new guys, so there's technically somebody at least standing around.
Yeah, and if you fail, then you technically weren't employed by us, so it doesn't really matter.
It's a risk-free
Plausible-
opportunity.
Plausible deniability.
Yep.
They needed warm bodies, and
So, unless there's anything else you guys would like to do,
right then I reckon getting an early. I'm gonna get another piece of that chicken before I go down. That stuff was good. Going to get another piece of that chicken and then going to bed.
Surprise! It's not chicken. It's cockatrice.
it's roast beast.
That might also be copyrighted.
It was in the Grinch, actually. I know that you.
Oh, okay, if they have that copyrighted, we're done for.
Yeah, right. Every word in the English lexicon
Yeah.
copyrighted.
I mean, if Disney had its way, or that one company had its way,
Yeah,
or
right.
I don't know what I'm talking about.
You're completely
Nor
out of
me.
frame, my
The-
dude.
This is
Yeah.
this is medieval Europe. There are no companies.
Only guilds.
My mic was a bit too far off to the side.
All right. Well,
All right, so you awake in the morning and start your journey through the mountains, down the mountains. To Selbegard. Just a lot of walking.
As we're going, just kind of look around. So I reckon a lot of us are going to be working together for at least a little bit. Might be good enough. So what's y'all's deal? Like, we all joined a sort of a doing guild. What y'all be doing with?
I have bills to pay.
No, I mean, kind of like I do this. I shoot an Eldritch Blast at a tree. That's kind of what I mean. What you doing with? What you working with?
Love my tantas.
straightforward man of force. I can't complain.
Oh, and
Everybody
also the
knows what I
bow
reckon.
I have slung across my back this morning. I believe.
What about the rest of y'all's?
I just shoot off a little frostbite towards the a nearby tree. I can do this.
Another man of magic. I can appreciate. What about you two? Referring to Sage and
Marth.
Thelion. Yeah, Marth.
Hey Josh,
They
you're
are
muted.
both muted. Both of you are muted.
Dun dun.
Sorry about that. So I'm pretty straightforward. If you ever punch something, that's what I do. I also can use this here bow for hunting, whether
Man
that's a
of
target or
force.
for game. It's
All right.
convenient.
Well,
What about you, little lady?
I've also got a crossbow, but I prefer punching people with healing magic.
Did you say punching people with healing magic?
Yes, I absolutely did.
That is amazing.
How do I make my chat window into my character?
Down below it says as, and you use a drop-down box and select your character.
Wait, what?
What do you mean your chat window?
Like how Kristen has Sage's picture up in her chat window.
Oh, that. I don't know. Well, as we're traveling, after everyone's kind of done chatting a little bit, I would like to fly up and just do a little light scouting, kind of survey the area, make sure nothing crazy's coming up at us.
Okay.
Perception?
Yes.
Got it. The 13.
You're noticing you're starting to get out of like the more frozen mountains into just like more rocky terrain, a couple sparse trees here and there, but not much else. I mean, you see a couple of deer here and there, but not much anything.
I'll probably be doing that just throughout the days of travel, just keeping an eye out. Nothing yet, is we're coming up on a few scraggly trees. Seems we're about to hit the tree line.
Every few
Not-
minutes, Sage runs to catch up with the group.
Short little legs.
There's a wagon, right?
Yeah,
little
so
ways.
it is 2 wagons, and then like U5, Thardrasul, and like 3 to 4 attendants.
Oh, I thought we were walking. Never mind.
You are walking.
But if she's short and having trouble keeping up, we could always chuck her in the wagon.
You could, yes. Very much so. It kind of like your average Midwestern, we're trekking to
Oregon Trail type of stuff.
Oregon Trail stuff. Yeah, basically everybody's walking, other than 1 to 2 people in wagons.
Gotcha.
As the day kind of like starts to drag on, Karis, as you fly up, start to notice little wisps of smoke in the distance, and you can kind of tell you are coming up on the town of Ashenfell.
Ah.
Wisps of smoke, as in like fireplaces and stuff going. Not it's on fire.
Okay, good. That's
Dark.
Yeah.
okay. I was getting a little nervous there. I was like, "All right, boys, buckle up. We're starting real
Good
fast."
differentiation to have there.
I kind of come back and land, kind of up near the front. It looks like Ashenfell is not far up the road now. It does not appear to be on fire, simply chimney smoke.
Sorry, I realized after I said it, I was like, oh, that doesn't seem like.
Yeah. I assumed you meant chimney smoke because you didn't say a billowing cloud of smoke or flames everywhere, but
You see a dragon.
I turn
Another
around.
one. This dragons really like this place.
Man, this world must be run by DJ Khaled. Another one.
Second thought, I don't think this work is cut out for me. Bye, guys.
Yeah, right?
Joke's on you. Unpaid interns can't quit. Part of the
What are you
wagon,
gonna do?
part of the
Fire
crew.
me?
Nope. Part of the ship, part of the
Literally,
crew.
maybe fire you.
That'd be unfortunate.
I feel like quitting would besmirch the name of the Phoenix Talon Brotherhood.
Anyways, walking towards Ashenville.
Yes. We seem to be quite a bit ahead of schedule. We should not have been reaching Ashenfell till late tonight.
Is that the problem?
No, means the weather's good. The blizzards on that mountain are the worst.
A bad blizzard is always the good ones, like the chocolate chunks mixed into them. Excellent.
Or blizzards cannon now.
I've never had one of those.
It is a treat that my mother made. You would take snow, and you would mix in some sugar, and then sometimes some chocolate. It is very good.
Nah, I'll stick to my meat.
Tasty.
Sounds like a nice light appetizer.
The meat or the blizzard?
Both?
Both. Good point.
Why not both?
Agreed.
So you reach the town of Ashenfell, and as like you reach, the town is kind of in that like halfway zone between it's still a mountain and it's kind of like hillish, very more populated trees, a lot more greenery.
The foothills of the mountains.
Yeah, you're reaching more of the foothills as you get there. Oh my gosh. Well, we'll camp outside of the city tonight, and then tomorrow we should reach Belgrade.
Very
Hopefully.
well. I will take first watch.
Right, I reckon it'll wake me up next. Keep an eye out.
Very well.
I'll take
I'll
second.
take third.
Guess I'll go last. Nice
All
thing is, I only need about 4 hours of sleep.
Go for it, Brian. Give me a roll.
Perhaps he should take 2 watches since he's asleep, huh? Alright, left must die is an 18.
Your shift passes without much incident. Couple of deer, a squirrel here and there. Not much else.
Can I take one of the deer? I got a bow.
Go for it.
It would give us some more rations and help with all that, so.
See, while you're considering that, I just come back with food because I have this lovely thing over here as soon as I open up my thing again called Wanderer.
I like hunting. 15 to hit.
Sure. You hit the deer.
You've been caught poaching on the king's land.
It's called foraging when you're traveling.
Unless you're in medieval England, and King John is the king.
Well, I'm
And
assuming
poaching.
King John is not the king right now. And I'm also assuming I would know if taking a deer on public land was a problem.
You're right, it's not King John, it's King Julian.
That's fine, I'll dance with him, it'll be fun. Sweet. While keeping an eye out, I'll just kind of butcher the deer down and
You get one meat.
I get 1 meat.
I don't know what the meat ratio to deer is, but you get that.
Okay.
Let's say, I don't know, if it's rations for the 5 of you or for the group, we'll say 2 days ration.
Each?
Sure.
Mhm.
If you want to share, or 10 for you if you don't.
I'll share.
It's up to you.
Everyone, I made deer jerky. Be done in the morning. Take a share.
Ugh,
All right.
my favorite.
Who's next?
Right. I'm having trouble with the character sheet. Give me a second.
Actually,
What else?
Dario called second, like way before you guys did.
Ah, the lag. Okay.
So it's Karis, Dario, Sage, Nuffle,
Nathaniel.
Martharlian. I'm gonna have real trouble with your name, and I'm already having trouble, and I'm not inebriated. So this is
Maybe that's
just
why
saying.
you're having trouble.
I am
Maybe
very
that's
used to having a character with super high perception. Check out that great bonus. Hero, baby.
Hey, that was better than your first roll.
It was. If you fell asleep on watch.
Kind of the same thing. Couple animals here and there, some light rustling. Nothing really to note.
Right.
You definitely hear some more wolves than before. Might have something to do with the fact that somebody just slaughtered a deer next to your camp, but
When my watch was over, I took the guts, like, I flew them a ways away, dropped them, and then flew back.
the good thing when you butcher something, everything gets contained in like
Yeah, it's pretty great.
the guts that you throw away.
Ear out to try to see if I notice them closer.
Other than that, passes without a.
Guys, don't worry, I just lured us in some XP. Oh, by the way, are we doing XP leveling or
I haven't
Milestone.
I haven't necessarily decided. I was leaning towards milestone.
Mhm.
Unless you guys want to do XP, then we can do XP. It's up to you.
I am a proponent of
Milestone's a lot easier.
I mean, milestone personally.
All right, Sage.
It said Sage.
I know, and I rolled.
Oh.
Oh, that's a bummer.
it's not a natural one.
It's not. I mean, Sage wouldn't necessarily know because he's dozing in and out all night. All that running to catch up to the caravan. Plum tuckered her out.
Indeed.
All right, Mr. Nuffle.
We didn't get eaten on her watch.
You wake up for your watch and say, oh, hey, see, he knows how to roll without advantage.
Where'd you
There's
find the
no
toggle?
button.
I just rolled.
This
You're
also
rolling
says
through
+2.
Oh right, I'm using
D&D Beyond.
he's rolling through D&D Beyond that he has linked.
yeah.
Okay, that makes more sense.
Sorry.
Oh, I mean, I honestly didn't even know you could link D&D Beyond, so that's cool. Now, you do notice that Sage is like dozing on and off when you wake up for your shift, but not much other than that. All right, Marth Lion, Marth E Lion.
Barbell Man.
It's getting closer. Marthellian.
Marty.
Marblow!
Marty. Marth. Anyways, Marthellian.
Ooh,
Spicy.
It's a 19.
Mm.
Nice.
Guess we know who our perception boy is.
Mr. E Lion himself.
We have the same bonus to perception, actually.
Well, you rolled poorly, so
I did. I mean, not actually. I got an 18 total, so.
well, it wasn't 24.
True.
You notice a lot more deer and all
I mean, it
that.
helps having dark vision.
I have dark vision.
All right, boys. All right, boys. You're both special.
That's what my mama says.
You definitely notice.
I know
wolves.
your mama. She doesn't say that about you.
Oh,
That's right. It's about you.
Anyways, can we stop getting distracted by insulting each other now?
No, we cannot. I feel like this is
Apparently.
every campaign we play with you too, Bryant.
Yeah, that's true. It's true.
Only you have your stuff more together than I do, so
It's all
it
about
seems like
practice.
we make it farther.
You were not there for our first session. It was rough.
So you definitely notice the wolves. Well, I don't know if Dario mentioned the wolves to anyone.
Yeah, I
But
would
they're
have passed
definitely-
on that I was keeping.
They're definitely closer than whatever was telephoned down to you that they were at. But other than that, not much.
So I'm last watch. Are they at a threatening distance?
No, it actually seems to you like they were closer, and then they got farther away the later on in your watch.
They stole my
Gotcha.
jerky, didn't they?
Anyways, the sun starts to rise, and you all wake up. And Brian, give me a d20.
If I got bit and now have rabies,
Nah, if you roll high,
I didn't
didn't roll high.
roll high.
You do have some jerky left.
3 pieces.
You have like a day and a half's ration, 2 days rations left.
Someone got very hungry last night. I see.
I hope it wasn't me.
I would like to look.
stood while I was up.
I would like to survey the area. Track.
Go for it. Give me what is it? Survival?
Yeah.
Survival.
Not great at this. 9.
There's a lot of blood from your deer you killed.
Mm.
And that's about it. You know, some like no,
Yeah,
just
that's good.
not much of anything.
Maybe some darn weasels came to our camp and stole jerky. I hate those things. Oh well. That is 2 days of jerky in my pack.
After
It
a
was for sure
breakfast, after a nice breakfast of roast beast, you get on your way.
Into the town towards the barge.
Well, you kind of like bypass the town.
This isn't that town yet. We should be getting to that town this evening.
Yeah. Depending on how travels go.
Right.
Should
I
be.
will. Go ahead.
However you want to use this, that is something that is going to be a prevalent feature of mine. So you can use it how you want, Obi.
Okay. I mean, you're basically following the main road at the moment, but I will keep that in mind.
I'll repeat yesterday's thing of flying up and keeping an eye out throughout the day.
All right, somebody give me a roll to phase travel goes.
What kind of roll?
What D?
Give me a d20.
Is it D1?
Unfortunately, 94 is not a number on the d20. 7. I mean,
I swear to God, if we get hit with murder chickens in this campaign too,
no murder chickens.
and if Josh gets petrified in this campaign too,
I should have thought of murder chicken. That would have been fun.
we can add him to the list for next session. It's fine.
Yes, I will add them to the list. It's not great. About halfway, about lunchtime, You hit a rock and break a wheel on one of the wagons. Have to spend a couple hours repairing it.
Anyone have mend?
No.
I
Yes,
do believe that a broken wagon wheel is not a 1 foot tear and a piece of cloth. If I'm correct, that's mend is like
It actually applies to wood surfaces as well.
I have a woodworker's tools and I'm proficient with them. Could I assist?
all right. You can assist.
Oh, I didn't
How do
pick
I-
mend.
He was very assistant. He goes, I have these things.
Yeah, where's the thing to roll the?
It's
What kind of
tied
rolls
to
would
one of your
Carl
ability rolls.
Is it dex?
I have carpenter's tools. I'll help as well.
Go
Is
for it.
Dexterity or something?
Dex plus, I think it's going to be Dex plus
Proficiency.
proficiency.
Then I'll roll a straight dex, and then it'll just be plus proficiency.
Let's see.
Average. I did average.
How do you just roll straight up? That's a con. Oops, my bad. Dexterity. There we go. 16 plus proficiency of 2. Right? 2. So 18 with my carpentry tools.
Takes you guys about the two of you working together like about an hour.
Not too terrible.
Get the new wheel on, and you're on your way. Other than that,
On my way.
Can't tell you how many times I had to change wheels on wagons working back on my dad's farm growing up. Seemed like every time you turn around, one of these things breaking.
For me, it was primarily the gears and wheels inside of the mill, but it's a similar concept.
Yeah. Well. What kind of a mill was it?
Flour.
Flour mill.
Wheat primarily, but we also did rice flour occasionally.
We actually managed to have some of the better farmland in Draknar sovereignty down there. A lot of it's swampy, so a lot of our grains and such are imported there. But parents have managed to get their hands on a bit of good land. We get undercut all the imported and still make a better profit.
Very nice. My father was a gambler, drunkard.
Sounds a bit
I work at the mill. Until they installed a new water wheel, which I helped install, and then they immediately laid me off because they no longer required as much manual labor.
I don't think I much care for your bosses that their situation.
Neither do I. He's kind of a prick.
Definitely one way to put it. I think that's the end of that conversation.
Seeing a lot of layoffs in my day.
Have you?
They come and go. On the upside, there's always new work to be had.
As long as it comes along in a timely manner so that we can keep up with our bills.
Isn't that the truth? Why I learned to live off the land. Berries? As I offer a couple of blackberries I found along the way.
Ooh, thank you. These are delicious.
Survival check.
Correction, it's Nightshade. And I immediately die.
Let's see here.
Well, he does have the wondering feat to where he can literally just have berries.
but
together,
but
so-
it doesn't necessarily state that they're edible berries. They just are berries.
Can I toss one of those out?
10.
Average.
They're berries.
I don't even question it. I just pop it in.
I would assume after 141 years I know what berries are edible.
Yeah, but I don't know you.
That's fair. I could be trying to kill you. That would be fun to start off the campaign.
I'm just saying, if I'd known somebody for less than a week and they just like magically pull pocket berries from somewhere and are like, here, have some of these, I wouldn't trust them. Either.
Listen, have you ever had pocket bacon?
No.
It's delicious.
A little
No,
bit
but I've had
gritty,
pocket
but it gets the
jerky
job done.
Anyway.
So the day goes on.
Also pocket sand.
That's my other pocket.
Okay.
Don't wanna
Joke's
make
on
it
you.
look
He's
wild.
wearing cargo pants.
That's right. I got a couple bout pouches rolling, you know.
No,
So
he's a dad. He's wearing cargo shorts.
you don't know I'm a
Whoa.
dad, though. I haven't told you.
If you notice, I said it in my voice, not my character voice.
Fair.
Well, no, you did mention your family.
No, I didn't.
You did.
You did.
When? I mentioned my father, who's a
Mhm.
drunkard and a gambler. I mentioned to have bills to pay.
Family.
That's all I've
Well,
mentioned.
You not in character didn't mention.
Yeah, that was
No,
Okay,
in
well.
character is what I meant.
All right.
Yeah.
Well. All right. Either way, you make it to Selbegard. Also, I feel like the name of this town has changed at least 14 times
That's fine.
in the last hour and a half, but it's all right.
I have a request.
Mm-hmm.
As long as we don't have a necessity to be on the page where we're
Oh,
all sitting by
yes,
each other,
yeah,
can we
here,
be on the map page?
Yes, you sure can.
Danke.
Oh no, but I'm not on the map page. What?
Click on it. I'm going to move my token to roughly where we are. Okay, and I'm going to make
You
myself.
should probably make it smaller so it's. Not
I
like
can't make
blocking-
it small.
Oh, we can't adjust it. Only he can.
Yes.
Oh. I haven't
Nope,
been a
nope,
non-DM
nope.
in a while.
It won't let me adjust it either.
You have to mess
I
with
bet-
some settings, but
Uh,
make it
I'm
bigger.
just gonna keep-
Ah,
I'm
there it
gonna-
is.
Ah, there we go. Yeah, I just.
But we're kind of up
We'll
in that
just
region.
use him as a marker for where we're at. I'll just keep myself in the ocean.
He over there looking for that 6 foot long
I'm looking for the
anglerfish.
So, much later than you made it to Ashenfell last night. Shortly after sundown, you make it to Selbegard.
Ah, we have arrived. I will take first watch.
And
So-
orders last night.
He's fine with me.
Why not?
Ain't broke, don't fix it. I reckon.
Set up the camp. Have a nice dinner of roast beast.
Some random
I
pocket
actually
berries.
joined like the last couple of watches because I only need half the sleep that you guys do.
All right, Bright, go for it.
Did we do pocket berries for dessert?
Absolutely.
I will say
I had
before we go to
gooseberries this time.
sleep. Before we go to sleep, here. So, heard from Paris where he's from. What about you, Sage? Whereabouts you from?
I have not come up with a name for it yet, but far away.
Quick, there's city names on this map. Go look at one.
Joke's on you, I don't have the map up right now. I'm looking at my character sheet.
Ah,
Give
that's
me
fair.
a second.
I think I'm from somewhere, small town, most you ain't heard of, just outside of, was that Felix? Feeks? Is that an I or an L?
Where?
I can't zoom in anymore. Just
Where?
across the border in
Felix.
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 Small village
Okay.
outside of Felix, around that area.
What country is that
Getting
in?
close.
The Drakenar Sovereignty.
Yeah, sovereignty. Yeah.
Oh, I see it, yeah.
Still's kind of swampy, but it gets close enough to the foothills of Kingdom of Isengard. It get a little bit of farming land around there, so
Nice.
anybody else? About you, Nuffle? Where's you? Where's you from?
I'm from all over. We're kind of moved around throughout the woods and the wilds,
Traveling folk, huh?
exploring.
Is this a test to make sure we built our characters fully?
A little bit.
I failed that test a long time
How
ago.
about you, Marth? Where from is it that you hail?
Huh?
Marth, wherefore do you hail from?
Where I hail from doesn't exist anymore. It probably disappeared off the map probably a good 80, 90 years ago. There's nothing left of my tribe. I'm the only one. I've been wandering for a long time.
That is
This
very
point,
depressing,
I
and I
don't
am
remember.
sorry for your loss.
I've moved past it a long time ago, but it's kind of hard to explain without it coming up.
Well, right then. I think it's a cheery attitude to be going to sleep too.
I mean, you asked.
Fair enough, I did. All right. I'm going to go to bed now.
You do that.
23.
So about the same as last night. Way less like animals, because Selpergrad is like a much I mean, it's a port-ish city. So I mean, not really port. It's a larger. It's like a town.
A
rather
large
than-
waterway city.
Yeah.
I'll spend.
Huh?
I was going to say I'll spend most of my watch smoking my pipe, doing some sketches and a little book.
I was gonna talk to whatever Thul's name is.
Nuffle?
No.
No, sorry. Thule.
No, our escort guy.
Oh,
Oh, Tharjasul. I was like, Thule. No, that's a Nuffle.
Thule's not here. Thule's DMing right now. He's the lore master.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Thule is
Argathul.
Not.
What?
Thule is not.
Thargathul.
Oh no,
Wow,
wait,
we're
no,
still-
Thule is. Never mind. Iron
Wow, we're
Cloak
still
is.
getting the dwarves mixed up.
Wow. Been a long week. Okay.
Uh,
I need more to drink if I'm.
anyway,
It's been a while.
you see something bright in the sky.
It's a meteor crashing directly onto your
Closer.
face. It is in fact Thule. He fell through the abyss and into this reality.
It's the ghost light.
He is
Tips.
accompanied by a person wearing a plague mask.
Oh my.
He's not wearing it though.
Oh my.
Anyway, moving on. DM.
Is it like coming from the moon?
Yeah, I mean,
Wait,
not much.
Dario, it is your watch.
Darian.
Dario. Sorry, I put the name there.
Dario.
Dario, I apologize. It is your watch.
Kind of like, like name Mario you hear sometimes, but with a D.
It's like that tomato without the toe.
That's the second Cars reference in the last 5 minutes.
And average.
You are a very average individual, aren't you?
Apparently so.
No wonder
They
you
were-
had to do what you did to get your powers.
They were scraping the bottom of the barrel when they sent an invite to this man.
Did they even invite him, or did he just show up?
Pity. Just
Bro's
straight
the guy
pity.
you sit there and just like hope you can keep scrolling past, like he's not the last name on the list. Like no.
No, that would be somebody who rolls below 10 consistently. Like he's the guy who
first-
just. Okay, yeah, fine, natural one. But he's the guy
First roll was
who typically shows up and just does exactly his job and nothing
I
else.
am the everyman.
Sad.
he's that one friend who like he's always there, but he's also throwing out like the most obscure references to things. Nothing. Some birds.
Like my third 10 roll in a row.
Who's next?
Sage, right? We're doing the
Yep.
same order. Hey, dirty 20, baby.
Oh my god.
Little better than last night.
Nothing really. You hear some, some chatter from people up late in the town.
Alright.
Just your average animals and stuff outside. That's about it.
Alright.
That Marth, right? Or is it Nuffle?
Nuffle. Oof.
Is that Nuffle or is that Nurgle?
Oh,
I hope it's not.
That's
nerdy.
what I keep thinking of when I see the green screensaver.
Oh, yeah, where is your camera right now?
I'm waiting for.
Is
a
it
plague
at the
toad.
bottom of a swamp?
You see a bass float by.
You finally see a crack of light. He pulls it out of his armpit.
Oh
Oh,
boy, you should see a doctor.
the Godfather only gives good gifts.
Oh no! I'm
Yeah.
in danger.
Good gravy.
Welp.
Not a natural one, at least.
Yeah.
He's Nufflin.
Every day I'm. While he does that, I'm gonna grab a drink real quick. So whatever happens, happens. If I die, I die. I'll be right back.
Drink one for me.
I'm going to. It's gonna be a double gin and juice.
Hey.
I'd like to tell you knew what went on during your watch.
But you ain't got a clue.
Yeah, you made it like at most 5 minutes in.
On the
The-
upside,
you-
Arthelian's already awake, so just still watching. I will go ahead and do a roll because I only get 4 hours
Yeah.
of sleep.
Marthelian, you didn't really see anything go on during his watch, other than him
Cool.
snoring. All you hear is just noise.
Cool. I'll go ahead and roll it though, just so it's there.
Yeah.
Or slightly above average dude.
Doesn't
Just-
take much to do that.
Yeah, you don't notice much of anything. Night passes pretty peacefully.
So far, he's nicer than.
And then we haven't killed a
Okay.
bunch of puppies yet, so
So the rest
Well, I
of
don't
you,
see an initiative tracker, so that's good.
we're making fun of you
jokes
while
on
you're
you.
gone now.
Jokes on you. It's because I haven't figured out how to do initiative.
Oh,
the
we are
reason
doing
why.
initiative?
Oh
Yep.
no, not yet.
Okay, left-hand toolbar, there's an initiative tracker button.
I know.
For you.
It
Okay.
was a joke.
Oh, okay.
Was a joke. The rest of you, other than Mr. Never Sleeps over here, wake to the smell of breakfast being cooked.
I found quail eggs.
Delicious.
Where's everybody else's?
Did you sing at it until it popped?
No, I am too stealthy for that.
All right then.
You get
We
the
can roll for
reference?
that.
You get the reference, right?
Oh, I get the reference.
Oh yes.
Okay. No, I was asking Jacob. He seemed lost there.
No, I get the reference, but I made a Shrek reference the other day, and you didn't get it. And I had to tell you what it was from.
Ladies,
Bit
you're
of
both beautiful. Let's move on.
So, after breakfast, you go into town. You make it to the docks, and Thardishul kind of turns to you guys. I'll go and get our ferry barge figured out. If you guys want to start unloading the wagons.
Very well. Oh, sorry, I'd like to point out, meant to mention this earlier, completely forgot. I was keeping the deer hide.
Okay, you have one deer hide,
Perfect.
or maybe you don't. Maybe the wolves stole that too. You have a deer hide.
Okay.
You better be buying some salt here soon.
I stretched it and stuff at night and was like, scraping it and stuff. So had it next to the fire to kind of dry out a bit, you know. So right now it's a hide, not a leather. It'll last for a while.
He has one slightly smelly hide.
Been scraped and dried by the fire.
All right, one night drying by the fire.
2
and-
nights at this point.
Smoky.
Mark, you
After
seem
you
like
guys
a
get-
very nature-based individual. Would you know the best way to preserve this deer hide that I collected?
Did you ask? I missed that part.
Ask Marth.
Kind of figured. But...
He's the one who keeps showing up with pocket berries, so. Josh, did you hear me?
No, go ahead.
Oh, I asked if Marth knew the best way to preserve this deer hide I had collected.
That I do. Though I do not think you have the proper tools and things to prep it. You've done an excellent job of getting it ready for a tanner within town, though. Should be quick work for him. Though probably another 4 days to finish.
In which case, I should probably go sell this to a tanner. So I'm kind of like hurry and help unload stuff. I'm gonna run off and try to sell it real quick.
Cool.
I'm gonna get robbed in an alley, aren't I?
No.
Okay.
You sell it for one TBD amount of money.
Okay. TBD
Um,
is my favorite amount of money.
Yes.
He kept it for posterity.
So you get everything unloaded. Larger Sewell comes back. Well, that raft over there, raft and barge, the ship, that one's ours. You guys want to help? We'll get everything loaded up, and then we'll rent some. The servants will take these wagons back to you. Yeah.
Sounds like a plan.
Back to the guild, and we'll rent some new ones in Jurgendor.
Sure. Argathul, tell us about yourself a little bit. We haven't talked a whole lot.
Well, I've been with the guild for going on 10 years now. But it's been fun. My first expedition was to what was that town? Oh, it was a little town in the Sapphire Dominion called Bluestone. The guild house there didn't end up panning out. That place is a wreck. Talk about we
Sapphire Dominion. Where I'm looking around the map. I'm lost.
Middle.
Middle,
Literally-
just to
Oh,
the
there it
left
is, right
of
there.
Kingdom of
Okay,
Isengard.
I'm just like passing over it because all the
there,
stuff around
there,
it.
right there.
Gotcha, I see it.
We were not even a day into the country, got robbed. Oh well, they tried to rob us, and then the next day, we basically just about every other day, somebody tried to rob us. It's not great.
I thought you were making a reference to Brian's campaign with the day into the country and we got robbed.
There for
No,
that.
I wasn't there for that.
You've
Oh,
heard
yeah.
the story.
Literally, they stepped foot outside of Vatica, immediately got robbed.
We were sleepy darted. The entire party woke up naked.
It was
That's great.
hilarious.
And then we stealthed into the camp with no weapons or equipment and silently murdered half of them in their sleep while tying up the rest.
Jacob got PTSD.
A little bit. But I'm over it because I have new PTSD that layered on top of it.
Right.
You're welcome.
How do you get over trauma? Get bigger trauma.
He doubled it and gave it to the next person. Unfortunately, he was the next
He was
person.
the next. Yeah, pretty much. I doubled it and gave it right back to him. That's a DM's job. Anyway.
But yeah, I now mostly just help with the new folk.
Also-
And yeah, this is the first time I've been on an expedition in many years.
I may have missed this, but did you give us a race and description for this fellow?
Oh, I did not. He is a very large, like 6'5", 6'6", like muscle builder build, like off-white, like eggshell, an eggshell dragonborn with like.
Was this our HR
Very-
contact?
This is your HR contact.
Oh, okay. So yeah, we're familiar with him. Okay, cool. This is our HR contact, guys. That's his name.
Yeah, Argisul Workman. He also, like, some of you feel like you oddly kind of remember him, like some weird dream you have where you nuked a city or something.
That's not ominous.
This is the character from Josh's campaign.
Oh, your character?
Yeah,
Oh, gotcha. Okay.
because I originally built him for this, and then I was like, oh, I'll just port him over and use him.
Yeah, it works.
But yeah, now I just help with the new hires. This is the first time I've been out. Been away from Shadowkeep in quite a few years.
Well, fingers crossed it is smooth sailing from here.
I mean, it's been going good.
Other than the broken wheel, but we sorted it.
Yeah. I mean, we could have gotten hit by a blizzard the first day out, and it would have been.
Could have been attacked by angry kobolds trespassing in their
Yeah.
territory.
Could have been robbed.
Could have been robbed the first day out, apparently.
Yeah. I mean, we haven't left Isengard yet, so there's still a chance.
I mean, the Confederation is a pretty safe place. At least
Yeah.
as far as I know. I mean, I grew up there, right? The Eldarian
Yes.
Confederation was nice to me, other than laying me off from the mill after I installed the water wheel for this.
Yeah,
And
He
well,
was the one
father-
jerk, though. He's one person.
Apparently, from what I remember you saying,
I mean, every town has a drunkard, okay? It's universal. It just happened to be my father.
yeah.
Everyone's
like-
a drunkard in my town.
Sounds
admittedly,
like a horrible town.
my uncle
Or a really good town.
Millass was a bit of a drinker as well, so I can accept that.
When I say a drunkard and a gambler, I mean in the worst sense.
Huh.
Met a few.
Yeah. The Eldarian Confederation, it's more of the nobility you have to watch out for. Whereas Sapphire Dominion, it's just about everybody else.
Well, I would know nothing about the nobility of the Eldarian Confederation. I know the name of the king to whom I pledge allegiance. I know the name of the local city lord. What he looks like, so I know who to bow to.
Probably met a
And
couple
that's about it.
of nobles from the Confederation. Don't know if I never really knew any of them super well personally, but I think there was a few at the Crystal Dome that might have been from there. If I remember
Yeah,
correct.
you probably met quite a few children of nobles from.
For a man of my station, the less the nobility knows of you, the better. They do not know your name, you're doing your job fine.
With the exception of a few, I tried to avoid most of the noble types. They weren't exactly the most friendly individuals.
I wouldn't know. I've never socialized with them.
Well, unfortunately, if this goes well, you probably will be socializing with them quite often.
Very well.
You don't even know. You said you never socialized with them. I should be the one saying, ugh.
Well, you know, it's like how do you say it? Like a reputation thing.
For some, well earned. For others, not so bad. But,
Listen.
people's people.
I've been a miller for like most of my life. I am like all the way down here on the social scale. Like I am just another person. When it comes to nobility, ugh, we have our sayings about. I wouldn't. Actually, I'm out of the country. I can finally say them out loud. They are egregious pricks who take all of our wealth and use it for themselves and do not care about us beyond what the labor we can provide. Anyways, I would not say that once we cross the border, and I would very much appreciate you not repeating it.
Gotta love taxes, huh?
So I know I have to keep these two away from the nobility. But what about
It's fine. I know how to be cordial. Just because I don't like them does not mean I cannot be friendly.
what about the rest of you?
You don't have to worry about any mischief from me.
Oh, I like everybody.
Just because I've had bad experiences doesn't mean I haven't been well enforced to learn how to socialize with them.
I'm too afraid to say anything. They would just kill me. Probably. Or like throw me in prison or something for talking bad about a noble, so like I'm not gonna say anything. Obviously.
I don't know. You have an awful lot to say.
I am a very friendly person. Again, I am outside of the borders of the Eldarian Confederation, so obviously now is the only safe place and time to speak any grievances. If I say so inside of the borders, well, that could be considered lots of little things that they don't like, and then I could be beaten or thrown to prison or like killed. I am nothing, and they are everything. So I know when to
So
keep
you're
my
a
mouth
very
shut.
friendly person. So you're a very friendly person who just called someone a prick?
Yes, I'm also an honest person.
Oh, well.
But an honest
There's
person
that.
who knows how to keep his mouth shut when it's necessary.
Fascinating.
Isn't life though?
Well, let's just cross into the Eldarian Confederation and just smile and wave, I reckon.
I will be doing neither. I will be straight face, eyes down, and bowing to all of the nobles we see. I want to be very nondescript, which is very odd for me. Obviously, I stand out a little.
You are a bit of a descriptive individual, if I might say so myself.
Unfortunately,
No
yes, that
offense.
is why I must be very careful with what I say.
Before they sidetrack themselves too much, Argathile, if you have any recommendations, we're willing to follow your lead.
Just real quick. What'd you call him? Because I swear
still
I
haven't
heard,
figured it
I
out.
swear I heard
Argathil.
Argathile.
It's
It's
Argathil.
Argathil.
Thar Jasul.
oh, it's a G. Okay.
Ar-
Yes.
Arjesul.
or
Yes.
Argisil.
Sure.
Which is funny because that's how
Sorry.
I originally had his name written down, and then I thought I heard you pronounce it with a D, so I changed it.
Same.
Don't forget the D.
You gotta give him the D.
I'm just saying, we have both me and Bryant as player characters in one campaign.
Gonna get a little wild. Anyways, I'm ready
Alright.
whenever you are.
So you get the boat loaded. Then head on your way down the river.
I'm on a boat.
Do
Home
we
on the
see any carriages parked down by the river with like an odd amount of cheese piled next to them?
Someone praying down by the river.
No.
Hey
no.
Obi, welcome to my world. This is what being a DM is. This is what you all do to me all the time.
I should also raise my hand and same.
I need alcohol.
Did you not notice I tend to keep a bottle of hard liquor sitting right next to me when I DM?
Again, I have to drive into work after this.
Get someone else to drive you.
don't.
To do.
Get someone else to drive you.
It's also very frowned upon to be.
Oh, are you
whatever.
actually clocking in?
Yes, I'm actually clocking in. to
Oh,
do,
yeah,
like,
no,
paperwork
probably
and
don't do
stuff.
that then.
Yeah. All right. So
Got it.
I will.
Dibs.
Oh, hey, I said
No,
it
Nuffle
Hey,
said, Nuffle
okay.
called it.
Nuffle
Okay,
has
no, yeah.
done much. Give him something.
Yep.
Hey, Nuffle had
Beat
the
me to
chance
it.
to talk. He just chose not to.
Not yet.
Nuffle beat me to it. That's fair. Go for it.
What am I rolling?
A D20.
Oh
Gonna land on a blizzard,
Ooh.
Let's hope for that nat 1.
right? That's just a
I
go.
mean, what?
Why?
Listen, a nat 1 is a duck shows up and starts following you, okay?
Joke's on you, it's a goose.
What? We gotta name it Duck then.
Nothing. It's actually pretty smooth sailing.
Average day.
No pun
I'm-
intended.
I pull up a stool by the railing and I'm smoking my pipe and doing some sketches.
Is that Eldarian tobacco? I did your voice. Eldarian tobacco?
Well, yes, it is the cheapest stuff to buy back home, so it is what I buy.
Pull out a very corn cobby pipe. Raid you. Pull out a little stuff pouch.
And what is it we have here?
It's just random the normal what we smoke down in Drakenar Sovereignty, just the average.
Drakenor is
Just south
That's
of the
not from the
Kingdom of
Flex.
Isengard.
That's not from the Flex region, or Felix region.
Near the Felix. Not quite inside them.
His eyes just go huge, and he's like, "You realize in my hometown, tobacco from that region goes for like 5 times the price, correct?"
I mean, it's a bit swampy in the area, but
Exactly.
it's
The
hard to
moisture
buy.
in the air creates such a wonderful flavor in the leaves once they're dried.
Well, I will give you a pinch and a bowl full, and you give me a bit of yours. I
I
ain't
feel
tried
like that's
from
not
around
a
your
fair
area.
trade,
Well, it's fair enough to me. I'm trying
Done.
something I ain't tried
Absolutely.
before.
and I will trade him some tobacco, and he feels rich for the first time in his life smoking Belk's area tobacco, which is redonkulous for him. We're talking like a gold a bowlful, probably. I'm sorry, I threw that in there.
that okay
At
with the
DM's
DM?
approval.
I mean, feudal feudal Europe, traveling basically halfway across the world to get tobacco. It's probably, I mean, it may not be good tobacco, but it's probably expensive.
The
If
the
you're trying to
markup
get
gets
it
added
into
up.
That's
over
kind of what I
time.
was figuring, just the distance between and the difference in flavor
But-
profile from probably what was grown locally.
Yeah, I mean, you got customs, and then customs again,
Right.
and then royalty.
And
I
then
will
the
say,
travel distance cost, your transportation cost.
this is from my family's reserve. We mostly did grains, but we did have a small spot of tobacco. We mostly just sold to local and for ourselves. It's a real small plot, but this is ours.
I will light that with gusto. This is fantastic.
Basically, what I've always had. Nice for me to try something different.
You just grew up with riches around you. That's ridiculous. As I continue to smoke. Are you sure you're not a noble? Should I be concerned about what I said back in Stadagard?
I ain't no noble. My parents may have done well, but they still did work for their living.
Very well. What about you, Nuffle? Would you like a puff? Anybody? He's amazing. Sage,
I'm
Nuffle,
good.
Marth?
It doesn't smell like mine.
I'll pass. I prefer more the natural.
Ah, very fair. I'm sorry, it does not smell like it. What does yours smell like?
My tobacco has a much more
Skunky smell?
Earthy smell.
Interesting. Perhaps we could trade as well if you're interested. So no pressure.
I do have a fair amount from my neighbor back home, so yeah, I could share.
We
I
just
will
start
say
passing
mine-
To
pipes.
introduce,
If we're adding in like tobacco details, I'll say mine is a bit peaty. Swampy area.
I'm just
Seems right.
after you guys are smoking for a period of time, I pipe up because again I'm not used to being around people too much, and several years back there was this one place that introduced me to something similar to what you're doing. a lot nicer on the lungs. Smells a lot nicer too. Something. Shisha.
I have never heard of these. Perhaps we can find and try it. Do you know how
It
to make it?
requires some. Make it? Yes and no. It requires more of a well-made glass blowers type device.
Very fancy. And a shisha is a real thing. It's not a bong.
Hmm? I
Shisha
wouldn't
is
say
not
nothing.
a bong.
I will
was laughing
say,
at something
I
different.
mean,
Mine-
it's similar concept, but it's not that you're
Right.
smoking out of.
Sages described hers as earthy. I described mine as sort of peaty. What do you got for yours?
I don't know. How do you describe tobacco? I don't smoke.
Roast corn.
Yeah, it's a little corny.
A big lump with knobs.
It's got some like savory notes to it. I don't know, man. I don't tobacco.
Does it have the juice?
You know what? Actually, yes. It has a little bit of fruit juice mixed into it and then dried, so it has some fruity flavors to it. It's a flavored
so you-
tobacco.
And you're calling mine fancy, and you got
Oh no, this is a bit of fruits that we grew in our garden, and then I took the tobacco that I bought from the store, which is tastes horrible on its own, and then I put the fruit juice on it. It's some berries that I grow in my garden, and then I kind of mixed it together, and then I laid it out, and then I dried it, and now we have blackberry tobacco.
This sounds a lot like comparing black tea with green tea.
Hey, Sima.
you gotta admit though, for the growing region of a swampy area, peaty does sound like the right thing, right?
Edie sounds like a person.
Yeah,
You
I
know,
just
like-
keep thinking
like
of someone in
Pete-
prison right now.
Like peat,
Or
like
moss?
you find in
I know
bogs, it's
what
like
peat is, yes.
half-formed coal.
So, anyways, after we're done with our 30-minute discussion of tobacco flavors,
So smooth sailing the entire day. You make it to Elbegard. Like late.
wait, isn't Selbegard where we
Where we-
got
No,
on to?
JK. Oh, okay. I have the map pulled up. I just had it in the wrong way. Gergendor. That's where you made it to.
Gergendor, okay.
Joke's on you. You turned around. Still back to where you came from.
Oops. That's what a 12 meant. We did a 180.
Yeah. Get all docked. Sardasul goes to get you a wagon. If you guys want to start unloading stuff,
Yeah,
I'll go get the wagon.
you will. And I'll start unloading.
Dang.
Back in the Eldarian Confederation. Almost. 2 more days. That would be what I need to.
He comes back. Nice wagon. Way nicer than the wagon you guys had. This is like
This is a very nice wagon.
this is a very nice wagon.
Oh, those steel axles.
Oh yeah.
Hmm.
What kind of money are we working for right now?
Well,
I whisper over to Harris.
Kind of shrug my shoulders. Hey, question. Does Master Thurgosul have a feather in his hat? Maybe like a fur-lined coat? Cane?
no,
Okay, just checking.
he does not.
Okay, just checking.
Ooh, this
Okay.
food smells expensive.
No, it's more of just you're not in like a country that's mostly mountains.
That's
in
fair.
a country that has wood. So you get everything loaded up. I think we'll stay in the city for tonight and then head out in the morning.
Very well. Are we camping outside of the city?
I mean, we can. Doesn't bother me.
If you will
Up to
prefer
you
to
guys,
stay
though.
in
Y'all
an
don't
inn, then
wanna sleep in
I
a
will
real
sleep
bed?
in the wagon. Keep an eye on it to make sure no one steals our stuff.
If we have a little bit of time before setting up, I think I might take a walk around the city. Anybody care to join?
Sure, I'll come.
Oh, I am fine. I would stay with this new wagon and make sure to know.
I'm gonna start walking around the city, seeing the sights, and see if there's anything to see.
There's streets and lots of poor people.
Hey, poor people.
Oh, wait, I gotta move my token.
So is this a bit of a rough area then?
This is like, well, none of them are like, you know, basically, if you're not rich, you're just like, you're poor.
Oh, so it's
Very,
Chicago.
very descriptive. Yes, this is like.
This is Chicago.
I've been to Chicago. There's rich people and like 2 city blocks, and everything else is a little bit rough.
Yeah, you are definitely not in like the rich people part of town.
No offense to anybody watching that may or may not be from Chicago.
Don't worry, I don't think
But
anyone's
that is my
watching.
experience. A little bit rough some places.
I'm sure they'll confirm that at gunpoint.
There's no middle class, essentially.
Dang, not even merchants?
Yeah. Well, I mean, if you're a good merchant, you're rich.
Fair.
I mean, you're a panhandler.
And if
Or
you're a
you own a
decent
shop.
merchant, you're
handle a
overtaken and
pan.
forced out of business by the good merchants.
That's fair. Yeah, no, I just stay with the wagon and make sure we don't get robbed.
I mean, there's not much to see in the like poor side of town. Really?
Is it just
There-
like right across on the other side of the river is just the rich side of town that's a few blocks?
Okay,
Kind of
but
ish.
let's be fair. You know the poor side of town is where the absolute best street food is.
Got a point.
I'd like to phrase again that this is medieval Europe-esque. I would not eat the street food.
I'm just
Listen, we
saying, when I
probably-
was in Chicago,
Let me rephrase.
I got some
definitely grew
freaking-
up on the street food.
I got some fire tamales.
You grew up
and
in the early 2000s.
No, I'm talking about my character.
Oh, okay. Well,
Yeah.
you're sitting at the wagon,
Just
so
say,
sorry.
in Chicago, in some what some would consider less reputable parts of town, I got some absolutely fire tamales and street corn. It was great.
Also, I
loved it.
did grow up on street food because we made trips down to Mexico and we 100% and Nicaragua, and we 100% ate from the street vendors.
All right, you pass a couple of vendors roasting some street rats, and
Roasted rat.
Street rats, as in children that have become orphans on the street, or actual rats?
like actual rats,
Okay.
Okay, cool.
but like large rats. Like
Rodents of
Ralph,
unusual
if
size.
you will.
it could be a chicken,
We're gonna say it's a chicken, just for your sanity.
chicken-sized rats.
Big rats.
And then there's your average mystery meat vendors and that kind of stuff.
If the
Some
elotes
stale-
man passes by the where the wagon is, I'm definitely grabbing some elotes.
Definitely like some hardtack type stuff. Got the good bread with the worms in it.
Protein. That's a protein
Extra
thing
protein.
right there. Got to get them gains, my guy.
That's about it. Food wise.
Anything else of interest?
I mean, there's a couple of bars, but mostly just a bunch of bums.
Dang it, Obi. Now I want tripe taco.
Like, as I said, bums or a
No, because
bar?
you were talking about like street food, and I thought about tacos, and then I thought about
Oh,
tripe tacos.
the rat
No,
making
I-
people tacos.
now-
Well, I thought
I
about
want-
like poor people eating like the offcuts and stuff, and how they turn it into absolutely amazing food. Because let's face it, you take poor people and you give them the offcuts, eventually they're gonna figure out how to make it into some of the best food you've ever tasted.
Yeah, but now I want tamales because those tamales they got in Chicago out of the parking lot of a strip mall where they just had a big like stainless steel pot full of tamales.
Jacob, you remember the tacos out of the back of a tiny Nissan pickup truck in Mexico?
It was not a
feel like
Nissan
this has gone
pickup. It
from
was a
D&D
Ford
to-
Ranger.
No, it was a Hilux, which isn't Nissan. Sorry, Toyota Hilux.
I'm pretty sure it was a Ranger.
Whatever. Anyways,
And I'm pretty sure it was a '90s Ranger with a grill set up, a flat top grill set up in the back of the truck where he was selling tacos out of.
either way,
Oh,
let's
look, it's the
continue with
train
the
of thought
campaign.
getting back on the rails.
Yeah, right.
Whoa.
That's what I'm trying.
Actually,
No, it's not, says the DM.
Jacob, give me a perception roll.
All right, 0 perception, baby. The very antithesis. Oh,
Yes.
very antithesis to my other character.
Roby, this one's for you. This might be like a triple gin and juice. I don't know.
Oh no! I
Jacob's
either
not
roll
making
10
it.
or 1. That's it.
Give me- give-
Average or nothing.
Give me a D4.
I'm afraid of fine. 4.
Darn.
Darn good or darn bad?
Did anybody else go with him?
Sage and Nuffle, right?
With
Yeah.
who?
Me?
But
'Cause I went
Dario
walk-
to go
didn't you s-
scout
I
out.
know Sage did. I thought Nuffle said you were going, right? Or was
Yeah.
that? Oh yeah.
I think so.
What's your guys' passive perception?
12.
I think 12. Let me check.
All right. Well, it doesn't matter. If it's 12, it doesn't matter.
We're doomed. He has killed us.
Nope. You're fine. You make it back to the wagon.
It's so hard not to laugh at this.
Dario, you do find it much easier to walk the rest of the way back to the wagon, though. Almost like you're a little bit lighter.
Oh, fun.
For the record, it's 13, not 12.
Wait, what
Okay.
happened to you, Dario?
My walk back seems lighter, apparently.
You guys doing anything else in the?
Apparently not.
I'm just making sure the wagon doesn't feel lighter when we take off.
Wagon's fine.
I mean, 6'2" bright red dude with Tonfa sitting on the back. Yeah, it's probably fine.
6'2" bright red dude with tonfas and 6'5" bright white dragon.
Oh, I didn't know what he was doing. I didn't know if he was
He's
hanging out.
chilling with the wagon. If you guys
Okay.
are going to,
So 6
Between
foot
the
1,
two giant dudes standing there.
6'1" dude with a big old wood splitting axe on his back doesn't do anything.
yeah, but you went looking for trouble in the
The ghetto.
slums of Chicago. So
Hey, I didn't say I was going to the slums. You said I was. I just said I was going for a walk.
you went to see the sights of Chicago. If you come back with all your money, you did something wrong.
If you come back with your life, you got out lucky. Anyways,
All right,
It's hard
so
not to laugh at the situation.
I will say Chinatown in Chicago does have some good food. Though.
those
this is not
Yes.
Chinatown in Chicago. This is they're roasting rats on the side of the street. Town Chicago.
So Chicago.
Yeah, just Chicago, I guess.
Or Detroit, actually. That might be Detroit.
Never been.
Joke's
there.
on you, it's Houston.
We're never going to get anywhere.
Okay,
We are
let's
not.
continue.
All right. Are you guys getting do you want to get a hotel room for the or a inn for the night, or you want to sleep outside the city? It's up to you.
Sleep outside.
Everybody else is all. I'll do the same.
I am staying near Argathul, or whatever his name is.
Argasul. TH.
Argathul. And
Totally fine. Whatever.
I feel like it's a fair trade-off since you can't say my name.
Got a point.
That's fair. All right.
We're sticking with Tharg.
Tharg. Yep.
So
Stick
For
with,
the
stick with
record,
Sewell.
It's very late for us.
make it outside the city. Camping for the night.
Same order?
Yeah,
Unless
I mean,
anybody has any objections.
Cool.
Hey.
I fall asleep on watch, I guess. I don't know.
all right. That's like what 9 tonight?
Yeah.
Not counting, you know, or counting the you
The
know,
ones that
secondary
don't count,
rolls.
yeah. Which is
but, like,
way more.
and
Roll20 hates us tonight.
I wanted to be the bad person, not roll 20. All right.
Doubles
Well,
in life.
you fall asleep, Bryant.
All right. Does anyone actually? Marth wakes up like 4 hours later at least.
The question
Yes.
is, yeah, does anybody wake up? Because normally we wake up the next person on watch.
Marth wakes up like 4 hours later since he doesn't sleep apparently. Although to be fair, while in trance, never mind. I thought you were fully aware during the trance. Did you use 2014 or 2024 rules?
Whatever the legacy was. Yeah.
Okay, that's
2014.
Yeah.
4
Marth
hours
wakes
later.
up. Marth, you wake up to literally everyone passed out.
I grumble a little bit and go wake up who's supposed to be on the actual shift. And go back to my corner.
I think each shift is typically
That would be
2
Sage.
hours.
Yeah.
At the end of 4 hours, it would be Sage.
Okay.
So I'll be awake. I'm just not the one that's air quotes on duty.
Nothing much.
The frogs.
Is there a pond nearby?
So
You
my
do
roll.
hear some frogs, Sage.
Hmm.
Yes, your roll,
Tasty.
Nuffle.
We'll catch some frogs and make some frog legs.
Hey.
Every day he's nuffling.
You hear a lot more frogs. Yeah. Kind of your average, nightlife of the city stuff.
Would you say his night was riveting?
Oh my.
One would say his night was riveting. You do hear some wolves out in the distance, quite a ways away from the city, but that's about it.
Marth.
Heaven.
This is not a great night for us.
I
feel like
rolled
we're
a
about
2.
to get destroyed.
I have a +5. I rolled a 2.
I don't know. It's a great night for me.
Right?
I'm just saying, be very thankful this is session number 1. I was planning on being very nice to you guys, at least for this session. Otherwise, that natural one would have been.
Oh, we appreciate that.
You're so welcome. Yeah. Nothing much. And sun comes up. Dario, you do notice when you're packing up all your stuff, you're definitely short about like 10 to 15 copper from what you had the day before.
I have 10 gold. I don't have any copper or anything.
All right,
My
great. When I looked at your thing, it said you had 80 copper,
I mean,
but that's
yeah,
fine.
80 gold.
Oh, all right.
You have
Well,
80 gold.
Because I got 10 from my folk hero background, and I rolled for my starting wealth in the starting wealth table for my class.
well, joke's on you. You have 70 gold.
Okay.
Hmm.
Dang, now that I say aloud.
What's the matter there?
I'm gonna dumb nab some of my gold while I was out and around somewhere.
I will at this point wake up and go, oh no. Eyes wide, like looking around.
Also, why did nobody ever wake me up for my watch?
You know, I don't know. I just, you know, it's strange. I kind of look at Marth because I know he's been up super early every night.
Yes, Marth woke me up.
How was your sleep there?
Fine, thank you. Thank you. It was pretty good. Unfortunately,
I'm sure it was.
I am so sorry.
I didn't think you were trying to impress the guild here on this trip.
Keep your voice down. As I kind of glance sidelong at Thargasul, hopefully not super close by. I am sorry. I want to make it all up to you. I will buy you all a round of drinks at the next town. Okay, I'm sorry. I don't know what happened. I'm so sorry.
I ain't one to be angry or judgmental, but that is 10 gold that I done gone and lost.
Oh no,
Well,
you lost
obviously,
that back in the town.
I'm sorry, Dario.
How would you know? You weren't even with us. All I know is I woke up and I was out of gold, and you were fell asleep on watch. That's all
Sure.
we know so far.
Your coin purse was on a different spot of your belt when you came back. Did you not notice the sweet urchin taking from? I mean, look. I might have done a few things when I was a child to make ends meet, and I know the signs of a mark, and you were definitely marked.
Besides, you got extra sleep. Why are you complaining?
Exactly. I am too old.
Like I said, I ain't gonna make too big a complaint about nothing. Just a little aggravating from what it looks like from my position. That's all I'm gonna say.
See, that there sounds like a complaint that you said you weren't going to make.
Ain't making a deal about it. Just
Kind of sidle behind Sage.
hoping we can avoid this in the future, if at all possible.
Absolutely. I will take stimulants before my watch.
What you watching?
Tobacco and caffeine.
Bright, shiny colors in the sky?
So that berry juice that you added to your tobacco was actually coffee.
Cascara is what it's called. It's the outer like berry of the coffee bean, also caffeinated.
It was
Beautiful.
legitimately just liquid caffeine.
Actually, you know what, DM, if you're fine with it, can it be Cascara juice?
Sure.
It's literally Cascara juice. I'm growing coffee in my backyard. Do not realize the bean can be roasted, ground, and then brewed into a drink. I just used the berry in the juice.
It is legitimate bean juice that is in his tobacco.
Actually, Cascara tastes pretty good.
So it's caffeinated tobacco.
Oh yeah, double your stimulants, baby.
Hey, at least you ain't mixing your uppers and your downers.
Nope, we're just mixing uppers with more uppers.
Okay.
The Four Loco of the Middle Ages.
No, Four Locos was uppers and downers, alright? I'm just doing uppers and uppers.
Caffeines and uppers.
It's like taking a monster and dropping a 5-hour energy shot into it.
I would never do such a thing to filter my coffee with instead of water.
Josh?
Listen, I have once brewed coffee with Red Bull just to see what the meme would taste like. It's god-awful.
I can imagine.
You used
So
the wrong energy
bad.
drink.
It's so
You used the-
bad.
Should've
Why?
used- you should've
Why
used
would you
Monster.
do that?
I
You know
didn't
you
drink
had
very
how-
much.
You know you had heart palpitations as a child, right?
No, but also I didn't drink very much.
Well, Red Bull tastes like battery acid, so
Fair.
I'd hate to have my
Anyways,
coffee taste like
The
battery
rest of
acid.
our morning, do I need to roll a d20 for our travel?
Sure. You get everything loaded up, and head out for.
The 7. Not gonna lie, I'm kind of hoping for combat.
For the most part, your day goes pretty smoothly.
Dang it,
Find
7.
yourself
Sailing.
working your way through some I don't know. It's more rocky, hilly terrain through a lot of like gorges and ravines.
I would like to continue like flying up and scouting a little bit and then reporting back a couple times a day.
All right.
Perception? Question mark?
Yes. Go ahead and give me a perception check.
Septify.
Slightly above average.
That
But I
is
tell her
that
all the
is
time.
And we all know it's a lie.
So, give me just a second.
The only problem with drinking a triple gin and juice is that
We haven't taken an intermission. We could take a quick peek. I would be down with that.
We could, but we end in 31 minutes, so
fair.
it's up to you guys. But you don't really notice anything, Paris.
I would like to ask for, yep, a 5-minute pee break before we get into whatever this is.
We can take a 5-minute pee break before we
Okay.
get into whatever this is.
I feel
That's a
like
good idea.
that's gonna be bad. All right, we will be back in a few minutes.
And we're
Reflection?
back. Yeah, you find yourself in the very lush forests of the Eldarian strolling through a gorge, and Karis, you haven't seen much of anything all day with your periodic scouting.
Are we
Um,
supposed to roll initiative?
You can preemptively roll initiative if you'd like to.
Okay.
I will allow that.
Make sure to click on your token before you roll.
Yeah.
I don't know. The Spanish, the Spaniard accent is very infectious.
Yeah, mine keeps wanting to morph into Indian for some reason.
Do not ready.
Yeah, right. Although what's
where
funny is if I
is
do a
it?
Spaniard accent on the internet, it's fine. If I try to do an Indian accent, they would hang me for being racist. It's dumb.
Well, Spaniards are European, and Europeans are mostly white, and people hate white people.
Nuffle, you should click on your your roll didn't go through.
It's fine that it didn't go through. Just roll again.
No,
right?
I see
Oh,
exactly what
okay.
it is. I just
Yeah, you gotta
Wasn't
click
the
on your
roll again?
token before you roll.
I did not either.
yours went through.
Oh, it did? Oh, well.
Hey,
I
Jason,
just
you're
rolled it
muted.
before.
I don't know that his token's associated.
Mine is not on the player level.
Okay, Obi, real quick, double click their token. There should be a little box that says represents.
Yep.
That should let you associate.
Yeah, the only way we can associate is to put a token into our
right.
bio page and then drag and drop our name
Now
onto
let's
it.
try it.
He can do it by himself.
That should work. Jason and Josh.
Hey, there we go.
All
And
right.
then-
Well, you definitely ain't getting to keep that. Sorry.
We edit the numbers. Bailiff, whack his PP.
Oh no, not my jewels.
What is the blue on there? I can't remember because you have health, armor, and what?
You assign them. So like I assign my health as red and my AC as blue. You assign them.
And
Which
okay.
I only have 2 spell slots, but if I have, when I get more, I'll probably assign my spell slots to blue because
'Cause
I
you're a
only have
warlock
one
and you have
spell
one.
level.
Yeah, you can do that. Other casters.
I can do that. Others, a bit of a problem.
All right. Wow, y'all rolling low on this initiative here, except for me.
The 13 is the highest of the PCs.
Level 1, my guy. Level 1.
I have a 0 to initiative.
I have +4.
When I saw
Or
my
dex 5.
HP, I cried.
What?
Being level 1 is great.
My HP.
What
It
is-
made me cry.
What's your HP?
Well, like 8.
Stay in the back then. What's your AC?
Oh,
I'm rocking a solid 13, baby.
14 AC.
Of HP, not.
He asked what my AC was.
My AC is 17.
How?
On armor defense plus high dex.
Yeah, so because I'm a monk and whatnot, I get to add my dexterity and wisdom modifier to my AC when I'm unarmed.
On armor defense. That still seems a little high.
You know we're level 1,
I
right?
have a very high modifier.
It must have been the berry juice tobacco last night.
Oh wait, I had messed with my thing earlier. What is my stuff currently? Double check that. That is a 4 and a 3 for modifiers. So yes, that is correct. I'm a don't touch me person. Don't touch me.
Our monk is our tank. Okay.
I mean, I'm 15. I'm not that far behind.
All right. Well, you as you're traveling through this gorge, you notice some rustling from the bush in front of you. And now let's see.
Something's waiting in the bushes for us.
In the bushes of
Which
love.
is love.
Oh yeah.
I don't know what you guys
Ow,
are.
ow,
referring
ow.
to.
Better watch
Bad
out.
lip reading Star Wars.
It's gonna rip off your dad's face. He was screaming something awful.
Have you never seen bad lip reading Star Wars?
No.
There was this huge mess. We had to clean the floors.
I've seen bad lip
Classic.
readings of other things.
Yeah, bad lip reading Star Wars. Right.
Bad lip reading NFL was pretty funny. Oh, it's just one bandit, guys. We got this.
I'm gonna need you to stop right there.
Sir, I ain't sure you're quite sure exactly who you're stopping. You might want to reconsider.
Why would I
Watch
do
out.
that?
You ever heard of the guild of
The guild. I've heard of
Edict
plenty.
Howling Brotherhood? You know, them folks that tore up that dragon about 40 years back.
I'm gonna
No.
slowly take my tonfas out of their holders and have them in my hands.
Laptop die.
Trying to
I
hit the
missed
back
what
of
the
the group
DM
where I'm
said
at.
on that.
No.
Well,
I
the
haven't
fact that they
rightly heard of
done-
them.
the fact that they done torn up a dragon should be enough for you. If
Right.
he's representing them, you might want to take a step back there.
I mean, I would, but then I wouldn't get your money.
You can find one.
While they're talking, I'm gonna kind of stage whisper up front. Targasol, it's been what, a day since we came into my country? Are you sure it's not you that's the problem?
Could be,
Oh, just checking, just asking.
but
Like a team with you.
it's happened like once.
Twice now.
I'm just gonna pull my axe from my back and say, "Well, you got a couple choices here. You can go ahead and skedaddle, or you can find out." As I kind of flap the axe down to my hand. That's all up to you.
I mean, or you could give me all your money.
See,
And
that
nobody's
falls
hurt,
right under the find out category.
right? And you're about to find out Just how
somebody
terrible.
is. And I'm gonna blast him with an Eldritch Blast as soon as he refuses that last offer.
All right.
He did make the first move.
I gave him multiple chances and he refused. And then I blasted.
So, anyways, I started blasting. They all
You're
have
gonna roll
16 and
Eldritch Blast?
above initiative. Ooh,
Go
good
for it.
match.
Eldridge.
Do you need to know my dex modifier to see who goes first?
Sure.
4.
4.
By the way, a setting you can make for your game is it adds decimals to your initiative rolls that is based off of your dex modifier. That way you can like easily see who goes first.
Awesome. All right.
Thought, I don't know, do what you want.
I don't rightly know how exactly Eldridge Blast works.
It
Is it just straight damage?
Yeah, it's just 1d10 damage. It didn't roll the damage automatically, so I can roll that separately.
If it hits, right? It's
If
an
it
attack.
Okay, so it is to hit.
Yeah,
It
that
hits.
11 is to hit.
Yeah.
Okay, I was about to be like, bro, don't do this. It doesn't.
It does not?
He just kind of steps aside as it passes. See, that was a bit of a mistake. What'd you say your dexterity was?
Me?
4.
No, not you, Karis.
4. Plus 4.
All right.
Total. Like that's my modifiers plus 4. Sorry. My dexterity is 18.
No, I just needed your modifier.
Okay, plus 4.
So. All right. Well, Karis, you are up.
I guess this is what we're doing now. Okay, I don't like bandits, so let's go. And then I will fly. So I'm above, just like enough to be over people's heads. Wings out, streaking forward. I have a fly speed of 30. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25 to here. And I'm going to come in before my feet touch the ground, so still forward momentum. Tonfa to the face. Main action. Bonus action out, short of his face, whipping it around for another clock to the chin.
All right, roll me some dice.
That is a 15 to hit and a natural 20 to hit. That is 4 bludgeoning damage, and well, no, its die is doubled, which is 6 plus 2, so 8. So 8 plus 4 is 10. 10 points of bludgeoning damage, just whap, whap. Non-lethal if it matters.
You absolutely wrecked this dude.
Oh wow.
He is looking
Rough?
very rough.
Is he unconscious?
He's not, but he's looking real rough. Can you guys see that? You can't see his health bar, right?
No.
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 Okay, all right.
Mhm.
After I smack him twice in the face, I'm going to go, last chance. We're on the way now.
The only health bar I can see is mine.
He's gonna
Play.
spit out just mouthful of blood. But now
Maybe a tooth in there.
probably a couple of teeth. Now it's my turn. And he's gonna swing.
With a plus 5 greatsword. Oh, 10. Okay. Never mind. I saw the natural one and I got really happy. That misses. AC 15.
Absolutely whiffs.
Lucy,
Alright.
your turn sucks. Please run away. You're not that guy.
And then after he swings at you,
18 others
Yeah.
pop up, yeah.
Something like that.
Yeah.
You're gonna hear. No, I didn't. I will though. You hear a little bit of a whistle.
Oh no.
Oh,
Oh no.
Hold it. Okay. How? I'm very confused.
Mm-hmm. What are you very confused about?
Hold up. Oh wait, is it just? Okay. It's just rolling the double attacks, right?
Correct.
Right. Okay. Because I was like, no in heck that did 19 damage.
No, no. It's another setting in your settings
Yeah,
page
okay.
of your campaign to roll damage and dice. At the
I
same
will
time.
say sometime within the next week we should have a GM's meeting to adjust settings.
That would be great.
Maybe tomorrow after the Super Bowl.
Possibly. All right. And is there a way?
You should be able to click the little damage, like where it says what the damage is. You should be able to click that to make it roll the damage.
No,
That's
I
dumb.
sure can't.
Well, how much damage do they have? Just roll the die then for now. Like I
Alright.
can click my damage and it rolls the dice for me. But... Plus what, by the way?
Plus what?
Like to their damage when you roll the die.
Oh no, I know. It does the 18 hit? I assume the 18 hits, right?
The 18 hits, yes.
And the natural 20 to whoever that's going after.
Yeah.
Were those all to me?
Huh?
Were those all
Yeah.
to me?
So the 18 was to you,
hmm
which is 8. The other one was towards. So scimitar was you.
Yeah.
The first crossbow was. Sorry, I should have explained. Towards Dario. Second crossbow was you. Third one was Tharjasul. And I imagine the 5 does not hit Dario.
Yeah, I'm just gonna put like a blast of energy up in front of me that just deflects the arrow.
So that is 8 and then 12, 13.
Not looking great. I take the hit straight to my ribs after I sock him across the face. Just... Oh! Ah! Ah!
And as 3 more all the bandits appear. And it is now, I believe that would be Marthalion. Marth Elion.
Martha.
Martha.
Martha Stewart.
Margaret Thatcher.
Run up.
Mother Mary.
Mother Teresa.
I'm gonna punch.
What was that?
This is my little character sheet pops up a lot easier. There we go. So, smack
For
for 23 to hit.
No, that is a hit. Sorry.
7 damage.
For 7 damage.
Oh, your Reaver runs super hard.
Yeah, that's super.
Then I'm going to use a
Then
bonus action to do the
I'm
same
going
thing.
to use
Oh,
it.
it's because both Kristen and Josh
Bonus.
are unmuted. So the mic's picking up both, and Kristen has a major lag.
action to do the same thing again.
First one hits.
Josh's laptop died there for a minute.
Still playing catch up.
And as he crumples to the floor, the second one just absolutely whiffs.
Cool.
Oh no! Stop! I did. Whoops. What
What
about
was
that?
that?
Shh! I clicked on the wrong thing.
Whatever
Do
you,
you know how
did,
to,
I need
do you
to
know how to
how you did
do
it.
markers on a token?
That's what I'm trying to figure out.
Click
Was
on
not
the
to put my click-
token and then the little like lens straight at the bottom, directly below, and there's a bunch of markers. You can hit.
Give me my cursor back. All right.
Whatever you did, I need to know how you did it so I can do it in my campaign.
Shh. You don't get to know. Oh,
No cool effects for you.
boom. Super did.
I need to give you a link. What level of subscription do you have to Roll20?
One of them.
If you have the top subscription, there's a macro I can give you that makes it to where anytime someone drops to 0, it puts a red X over them automatically.
Ooh.
I have it in
That
my
sounds
campaign
good.
now. The recent edition.
All right. Sage, you are up.
With Dario on deck.
The guy in front of the wagon is very dead.
Yes.
By the guy in front of the wagon, do you mean the bandit or Thargasul?
No, the bandit.
Okay,
Or-
okay.
The dude that was talking at us.
Gotcha. Okay, cool.
I'm going to hold my action. Now. Wait, can I see this guy over here?
Yeah,
Or
you
is
can
he
see all
hiding?
three of them. They like popped up out of the bushes
Gotcha.
when they shot at you guys.
Do any of them have cover from their positions?
This guy would have partial cover, but the rest you can probably see pretty easily.
Well, I'm gonna have to play with my character sheet because I messed something up. But for now, I'm
What are
going
you-
to go for this guy, my crossbow.
Sorry, which guy? All right.
These guys.
You had partial cover. Is that half or 3/4? Half is +2, 3/4 +3.
Well, so it'd be like 10 foot up this first wall and then 5 feet up. So he's like 15 feet above you on like a diagonal. So it's, I'd say it's closer, somewhere between partial to half for that one. But you can see this dude and this guy pretty easily from where you're standing.
It's your call on what is it? Is it just half cover +2?
Sure.
And I can pull up Pythagorean theorem if you want at any time.
Okay.
I already have it.
Oh,
I
I
have
just so
flight.
they-
Obviously, I'm gonna have it up.
yep. You have flight. You're the Pythagorean theorem guy for this one.
What was our distances?
It's like 15 feet. The first, so it'd be like 10 feet up the wall, then 5 feet over, then 5 feet up, and then 10 feet over.
So we got 15 feet up. And what's our total over?
Like-
Well, you can measure that yourself.
Yeah, it's like 20 feet.
20 feet?
Yeah, 25 feet, 15 up.
25. 25 is your total. 25 feet over and 15 up?
Yeah.
Okay, 25, not 20. Gotcha. 29.15, so 30 feet.
30. Yeah. Hey, I'm not the guy that always has to do Pythagorean theorem now.
Wait, so you're saying he's 30 feet from me, or was
Ye-
that
so-
just your own math?
No. So he's 30 feet away from you, but he's got like half cover because of how the walls of the ravine are. You can only see like the top
Okay.
half of his body.
Okay, that's fine. I'll still shoot at him.
All right.
DMs as references.
All right.
Jacob, you're super
Roll-
quiet. Can't hear you.
Roll that there damage.
I kind of leaned away from my mic. That should be about the right spot.
It's +2 for half cover, right?
+2 AC for half cover.
Yeah. It catches him like you have a bow, right?
Yeah, crossbow.
All right. Oh, crossbow. So you loose your bolt and it catches him pretty squarely in the shoulder. Kind of knocks him off his feet.
Excellent.
Anything else?
No, that is turn.
What did I do with my turn order? That would be
Also, we are
Dario.
out of time.
Yeah. Right. Let's see. Measuring tool. That is 35 feet away, and I'm guessing 10 feet up.
Yeah. Kristen, are you and Josh needing to go?
Soon. We can like finish the round or whatever.
Okay.
I'm going to loose another Eldritch Blast at this guy. Oh, I need to put my clicker back on. This dude right here. Hit and 10. 7 damage. Hand up. Boom.
Your mic is having a spasm.
Now that I pin 7 damage.
I think your internet's having a spasm.
It might be my internet.
Oh,
that's
there you
better.
go. There you go.
It sounded like you were talking through like 3 separate pillows.
Right.
Yeah, it catches him. It hits him pretty good. Kind of doubles over.
5, 10. I'll move to here. After that. And
All
that'll be
right.
turn.
Good old Mr. Nuffle.
Okay. I'll step forward
Hey, baby.
and I'm going to cast
car's over
Chaos
there.
Bolt, and as I'm casting it, I hope this works.
My car there. My car out there.
Oh.
Wow. The dice have been amazing tonight.
Man, that's
So-
rough.
So Brian, you know what I did to our door fun session 1?
No, I don't remember.
I one-shot him with Firebolt.
Oh, yeah, yeah. I'm about to get one shot by firebolt.
No. You see the roll in the chat?
Uh-huh.
By the guy that's casting directly over your head?
Well, it's kind of between him and Josh.
All right.
D4 roll? See who it hits? Okay.
1 and 2,
roll.
Bryant. 3 and 4, Josh.
Fair. Hey!
Shall I roll the damage?
Sure should.
You rolled a hit.
I'm just hoping it's not.
Don't roll max.
Oh no, you
What
don't
the
want me.
heck?
I feel like that is not right.
Yeah, that can't be right for this level.
It's 2d8 plus 1d6.
There's no way.
What level
For a
spell
level
is
1
this?
spell?
Yeah. It's a
Thunderbolt?
yeah, Chaos Bolt.
Hold on. Chaos Bolt, 5th edition, 120 feet. First level evocation, Xanathar's Guide to Everything. You hurl a undulating, warbling mass of chaotic energy at one creature in range. Make a spell attack against the target creature. On a hit, the target takes 2d8 plus 1d6 damage. Choose one of the d8s. The number rolled on that die determines the attack damage type as shown below. If you roll the same number on both d8s, the chaotic energy leaps from the target to a different creature of your choice within 30 feet of it. Make a new attack roll against the new target. Make a new damage roll.
Which could cause it to leap again.
Which, if it leaps, you get to choose who it leaps to.
Yeah, but it'd be random.
No,
Up
you
to
get to
the
choose.
DM on that one. Right, but because I rolled a nat 1, I'm imagining it'd
Alright,
be random or DM
well,
choice.
well, guess what? A DM is going to do the first retcon of the game, and
Thank
you
you.
shot a rock because I'm not killing Joss's character on session 1.
Just flat out dead completely. I
I
appreciate
doubt
that.
you have 21
You know
HP,
that if
right,
we go
Josh?
to like, right? No, I have not.
Also, he
And,
rolled an 8
if-
and a 7 on a 2d8s, and then
This rock is
a
extremely
6
dead.
on a d6.
Oops.
Double
My
max
bad.
damage, one short of
Wait,
max damage.
what's the spell again?
Chaos
Chaos
Bolt.
Bolt.
For my mouse. It's for my mouse, but right now it needs to be charged. Usually this.
So
plugs into
Marthelion,
here
as this
and
like
then it just
undulating
flies.
mass flies past his head, singeing off like a random hair, blowing up the rock
I don't
mere
want you to
feet
lose.
away from
I
him.
need it.
Whoa!
Thank you.
Watch it, bud.
I'm still trying
We're
to
We're on
literally
the
just
same
gonna
get the hang of
team.
this.
combat.
Get the hang of it faster and not at me.
Magic doesn't come to me innately.
Me either.
I'm really glad he wasn't one space back, because one-shotting my DM NPC that's supposed to be like your guide through this on the first
The
session.
guy
would-
that we're supposed to be transporting to our place
Bro kills the HR director on day 1.
would have been really bad.
Well, actually, no, it'd be day 3 as being an unpaid intern. You accidentally kill the HR director.
Yeah, pretty much.
Whoops.
Well, is that the
Alright.
end of the initiative count?
That is the end of the initiative count.
Pick up next week?
That we can.
Awesome. Outro?
Stuff, things, and we'll catch you next week, maybe, hopefully.
Peace. As long as, you know,
Deuces,
leave
my
the Lord willing.
gooses.